One word to describe the best parts of motherhood would be joy.
Rewarding.
Amazing.
As corny as it is, love.
Word to describe the hardest part of motherhood would be fear.
It's kind of two words. I think I'd say anxiety-ridden.
I'd describe as gut-wrenching.
Lonely.
Debilitation.
I would say one of the hardest parts about being a mom is just time.
The hardest part about motherhood is communication.
Just in my experience, disability.
Do I always like my child? So far, yes.
Absolutely not.
To be honest, I do not always like my children.
Honestly, no.
No.
I always like my children. I don't always like what they do.
Oh, heck no. No. She makes me angry sometimes. Stressful. A lot.
I almost never feel like a good mom because I feel pressure to be perfect.
I am not always a good mom. Honestly, there's probably more times than not that I'm not the best mom that I can be, and I think that that's just a part of learning and growing and being a human.
Probably just because I'm really, really bad at comparing her. I wish she was at a different stage than what she is right now. So that's what really stresses me out, that we have to do it all at her pace and not my pace. And it'll all work out, though. It'll all work out.
There are definitely some days that I get to the end and I feel like I could have handled a temper tantrum better. I could have played with her more. Yeah, sometimes I just feel like I've failed miserably.
I don't always feel like I'm a good mom, but I know that at the end of the day that I am a good mom for my child. And there's a quote that I really like, and it says, I'm not a bad mom, I'm a good mom just having a bad day. And I just really like that quote because we all have our moments, we all have where we don't feel like we're good enough, but at the end of the day, we know that we're doing what's best for our child.
My views of being a mother have changed since becoming a mom a lot. I feel like I used to be I used to kind of think, oh, my kid's not going to be that way, or my kid's, you know, not going to do that. And once you're in it, you empathize a lot more with, you know, the other moms and tantrums and meltdowns and, you know, daily.
So my view of motherhood before becoming a mom was looking at my own mom, who was a stay-at-home mom, and now postpartum, I look at her and realize she made it look so easy.
I was part of what I think is the majority, where I had a really high expectation for what moms do and how they should present themselves and how their kids should be and always put together and this and that, and that was before I became a mom. And I've just realized that motherhood isn't about having your kid always cute or always being put together or always having a smiling face, but it's more so just about loving your kids unconditionally and doing the best that you can.
The first couple weeks after I had him, I was diagnosed with postpartum depression, anxiety, and I feel it affect my moods every day from there to there.
I think my postpartum depression hasn't been like that all-consuming low. It's just been lots of ups and downs and goods and bads, but the bad days are really, really hard.
But there are definitely times when I would think, gosh, it would be so much easier for everybody else if I wasn't here anymore.
So I don't think I really realized it until she was maybe like 6 months old, but I realized that I had been extremely depressed while pregnant. I didn't want to do anything, go anywhere. I just wanted to sit on the couch and do nothing for hours on end. And it wasn't till she was here that I realized how miserable I was. And it was a revelation, and I know if I have a second kid, I will be aware of it and work really hard to tell people and ask for people's help and not just kind of disappear into that, which was hard.
So I think moms kind of get pushed to the side. They don't really get all of the help. They definitely don't get all of the help for mental issues or anything like that. It gets pushed. Yeah, it just gets pushed to the side. People don't really ask. They always ask, oh, how's the baby? Or, oh, you know what I mean? It's not, how are you doing?
Social media has had some super positive effects and negative effects on me as a mom. I would say that positive effects, I've met a lot of my support system through social media.
I just try not to be on it too much because I know that a lot of people post things and they may seem like they have that perfect family, and sometimes it's really hard for you to get down on yourself because you look at them and you think like, oh man, they have the perfect family and things are just going really well for them.
In my life is seeing, postpartum moms and how bodies are so different. Their bodies are so different in the way that pregnancy is handled with different bodies. So I think it makes me just feel bad about myself that I didn't, bounce back really fast. So.
I think social media has actually empowered me as a mother because I see people that are in the same stage of life as me and as young as I am, and they're all doing it, and I feel like I can do it too.
How a mother or other mothers could support each other through the good and the bad. Simple question as this is one that would almost make me cry, but I think you just need to smile at each other, because you don't know if the mom pushing the screaming baby at the grocery store is thinking to herself, maybe everybody would be better off if I wasn't here. Just smile at her. Smile at the mom that looks like she's got it all together. Just smile at each other, because I think that that's contagious, and I think it would help everybody out.
I think by supporting mothers is just being there for them, listening to them. If they need something, kind of just going out of your way and saying, hey, what can I help you with? You've been on my mind lately. What's, kind of reach out to them, see how they're doing. And I think those meetups that you see on Facebook, totally go to them, because there might be that one person that's going through the exact same thing you are, and you might just need that.
Just being able to support and no judgment.